Welcome, foolish mortals, to Count Gauntly's Horrors from the Public Domain. I am your host, Count Simon Gauntly, and each episode I'll be leading you on a journey through the history of film. Specifically, we'll be exploring that eldritch abyss known as the public domain. These are films forgotten by time or abandoned by their creators. The strange, the horrifying, the poorly and cheaply produced. All of these are the purviews of the public domain. So what are we waiting for? Come, join me in my crypt. It's bigger on the inside. Come, join me.
There lived a man so long ago, Count Gauntly was his name. His horror host abilities had brought him wide acclaim. The people flocked from miles around each Gauntly movie night, not knowing that the films he showed infringed on copyright. Upon discovering this fact and learning it was true, an angry mob of lawyers formed with pitchforks, torches too. They tracked the Count and sought to stop his movie hosting ways, and torches blazing put an end to Gauntly's earthly days. But our man was too resilient to let death be the last word. He stirred, sat up upon his slab and vowed he must be heard. So he stocked his tomb with gadgets from the local studio, intent on showing movies on an awesome TV show. But he had to find a legal way, so Gauntly racked his brain. 'Twas then he learned of something called the public domain. Now here he is, the time has come, his dreams are coming true. Count Gauntly's here to share a film in hopes that you won't sue.
Ooh, you know, Hogrod, it's cold out there again.
Yes, it is. Our skin's starting to fall off. It's that time of year.
Yeah, us undead types have to mind our complexions once it's no longer an ideal temperature. And so we're warming ourselves by this fire here, getting in the winter spirit, hoping to, conserve our warmth here. It's, I got this fireplace from the folks over at Tiki Tech. They saw us through over at, during 4th of July. But this is not quite doing it for me, but it's all we got, so we'll make do. Bernino's here. He's got his little paws up. We're doing the traditional ritual of fire warming.
I may actually skin Bernino this year for his wool.
Yes, rat wool, I've heard, is very, it traps heat.
That's what he said.
Yeah, well, a wintertime show isn't quite a show at all if we don't show any films, so I guess that's what we got to get to next.
What is it?
What's the film? Well, it's going to be The Snowman.
Who?
What?
Who is the snowman?
No, that's the film.
What is the film?
The Snowman.
But who's going to be the snowman?
It's the guy in the film, I guess. It's an animated short from 1932, and instead of starring Abbott and Costello, it actually is about an animated snowman. That's from 1932. So enjoy. Get in that winter spirit.
No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown check in the day. Oh, yeah.
So what'd you think of that, Ograt, the snowman? Did you get you in a good creepy winter spirit?
Ho, ho, ho,
No.
ho, ho.
No, it didn't? What?
No.
Ho,
Whoa.
ho, ho.
Wait.
Merry Christmas, you maggoty corpses.
Hey, Santa Claus.
You are the cleanest, nicest looking Santa Argrot has ever seen. It truly disturbs me.
Why,
Yeah.
thank you. That's very nice. I don't get that. That's all. But seriously, Count Gauntly, you don't recognize me.
Well, you look like Santa Claus. Also, you seem to be a little bit early. I mean, this is. We still have at least a couple weeks. I mean, we got it, right?
All right, let me explain this to you, since I seem to need to do this every episode. I am, or was, the Projectionist on your show. Yes,
yeah, I
yes,
guess
Gauntly.
it rings a bell
Remember?
now.
The one who shows all of your films, the one who spends countless nights spooling out all these atrocities from the public domain for you to watch. Yes, that's me. For years I've been neglected, and now I have a new job. I am Santa Claus.
How did that happen? How does that work?
Well, you see, Santa is not so much a person as a mantle or a responsibility passed down through the generations of Santa Clauses. The Santa Claus before me is no longer of this world, and thus it is my duty to take up the shroud of Santa, as seen in such films as Mr. St. Nick, Ernest Saves Christmas, and Tim Allen's magnum opus, Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense, right, Ogret?
So, are you still running our films?
No. In fact, I'm here today to give you an examination on the quality of your holiday programming. I came here first this year, Count Gauntly, because I remembered all these hackish, trite, and banal things that you would do around the holiday season. So I want to make sure that this year you step it up. Oh. I need to see caroling, I need to see decorations, I need to see Christmas cheer. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I'm sorry, I'm still working on that.
You seem to have that in spades. We got this tiki tech thing. What do you think of this?
This fire does not even light. What is this?
I was getting warm.
This is not even a real fireplace. And on top of that, your first short had nothing to do with Christmas. What was that about anyway? A crazy, abominable snowman running around, smashing up Mickey Mouse knockoffs?
He's right, that film wasn't very good.
This was absurd.
No, it was a monster, right? That's like our shtick. How often do we even show horror films on this thing?
We need some genuine Christmas cheer on this show. You know, whatever happened to Santa or, say, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? In fact, I know just the film, and being the projectionist, I have already queued it up. So now let me present the 1948 animated version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and all through the hills the reindeer were playing, enjoying the spills of skating and coasting, and climbing the willows, and hopscotch and leapfrog, protected by pillows.
Look, fellas, it's Rudolph. His nose is a sight. It's red as a beet.
Twice as big and twice as bright. Looky, looky, I'm Rudolph.
Poor Rudolph. Where most reindeers' noses are brownish and tiny, Rudolph's was red, very large, and quite shiny.
Rudolph! Go on home, Red Nose. Your mama's calling you.
Come, come, Rudolph. Tonight you hang up your stocking. His nose is a sight. It's red as a beet.
Twice as big and twice as bright.
While way, way up north on this dark, foggy night, awaiting the time for his Christmas Eve flight, good old Santa.
This fog will be hard to get through. Quick, get hitched in a hurry. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. Hi-ho! To keep our direction, we'll have to fly low. Quick! Hi-ho! Phew, pretty close. Hi-ho!
The air was still foggy, the night dark and drear, when Santa arrived at the home of the deer. But all this took time and filled Santa with gloom, while slowly he groped toward the next reindeer's room. The lamp wasn't burning. The glow came instead from Rudolph's red nose at the head of the bed. And then came the greatest idea in all history. So Rudolph is told of the dark and delay, the fog and the blackness and losing the way.
I need you tonight to lead all my deer on the rest of our flight.
Dear Mommy and Daddy, I have gone to help Santa. Don't worry. Rudolph, that's me.
Hurry, Rudolph. It's very dark here.
With Rudolph's red nose as a wonderful light, old Santa flew quickly the rest of the night. So fast that before it was day, the very last present was given away.
Hear ye, a message from Rudolph.
Yes, they'd found Rudolph's message. It's all over town.
Hear ye, Rudolph at the stadium. Come on, come on.
The bad deer who used to do nothing but tease him, well, now they'd do anything only to please him.
Rudolph, my boy, they'll envy you now, far and near. For no greater honor can come to a deer than riding with Santa and guiding my sleigh. The #1 job on the #1 day. I hope you'll continue to keep us from grief. I hereby appoint you Commander-in-Chief.
And Rudolph just blushed from his head to his toes until his whole fur was as red as his nose.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Well, I must say it does look a little bit better. These are Christmas decorations in the most technical sense of the term. These bats, though, what's up with this? I've never seen a bat around Christmas.
How else would you have Christmas in a crypt? You got to tie that in somehow. Location.
I suppose that's fitting. We've got some ribbons here. Those are rather nice. A wreath. But rats? Vultures? I mean, I ask you, when's the last time you saw a rat prominently displayed in a Christmas thing. And I'm not talking about Mickey Mouse's Christmas here. I mean a real, proper Christmas story. Where's a rat going to be involved there?
I'm sure there was a Christmas rat. Wasn't there a Christmas rat, Ograt, at some point?
You, sir, have never seen Christmas if you haven't seen a Christmas rat.
And anyway, well, I mean, what would you have us do? What needs to be done to meet your criteria next?
Well, I think this will do for now for decorations. But really, what I want to see out of all of you is some genuine Christmas spirit. And you can't have Christmas spirit without some good old Christmas carols. What sort of songs do you like to sing around here?
Well, all the usual Christmas things, I'd say. Here, let's lay one on us. Ograt, lead us in.
My pleasure.
Already, I'm not pleased with this.
Oh, Christmas tree, 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 oh, Christmas tree. Mellifluous.
All right, well, those were some of the words. I will agree with you on that. Anything else?
Well, what else have we got in the pipeline over there, Ograt?
Let's try this one. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was most jolly.
Yes, very, very lively. And actually, I've got a special surprise here for you. If Ograt will lead us in, we'll see what we can do here.
What are you doing, man?
Let's do this. Go, Ograt.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is a night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and ever pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoicing, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Down on your knees, hear the angels' voices. A night divine, oh night when Christ was born. Oh night, oh night, oh divine. So what do you think?
Well, that was certainly an unconventional delivery, but a good Christmas song, as I always say, can never be done the same way twice. And you have certainly given me a unique perspective on these old classic tunes.
Good. That's good. So now, one more Christmas short for you at home. We've got, again from 1948, Hector's Hectic Something. Enjoy.
Sounds charming.
I'm a little short on oxygen. But enjoy.
Oh my God.
one Christmas and throw you out. So now, for the last time, I'm warning you. Just one more mess, and outside in the cold you will be, without the home. So, you used to remember this. But if you're a good dog, Santa Claus may leave you a nice present. Sleeping fast asleep. That's nice. That keeps you out of trouble, Princey. Throwing those puppies out into the cold. Doggone it, that ain't chintzy. Ah, don't be a schnook. Angel Puss, come down off the clouds. Why should he lose his happy home for them dopes, see? No! Those innocent babes, into the cold you've driven. Go, bring them back, and all will be forgiven. Wherever you look, he was sleeping. A sleeping beauty. By Yemeni, you've done it for the last time. Out you you tell me? Oh, the cutest little puppies, oh, God. And they're all so beautiful. They look just like you, Princey. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful Christmas for the children.
All right, well, festive cartoons, Hector's Hectic something, and...
Hector's something.
Yep, and
what a classic.
had our singing earlier. We've just about, I think, covered all our Yuletide bases.
Well, you're close. I have to say, you're very dangerously close, in fact, to failing this examination.
Failing?
Yes.
What?
You have forgotten.
Hey, Santa Claus!
Well, wait, we've got a dramatic moment here. Something has gone wrong.
Oh, no,
Huh?
go ahead.
I was just on a hike.
It's
What's
more
been
important
happening?
than Santa Claus.
Oh, it is?
You won't believe the places this man can get. It's incredible.
You did good. That was a good hike. So what's all this about Santa and Christmas and?
Well, he's running a Christmas inspection, and
Okay.
it seems we may be perilously close to some kind of shortcoming.
I think I know what the problem is.
What's the problem?
I think we forgot to leave out cookies.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Cookies. There
How
are no
could you
cookies
forget,
here.
in my humble opinion, the most important part of Christmas, giving Santa cookies.
Well,
I need cookies.
That is a...
How am I going to fill out this suit
an
if I don't have
oversight.
cookies?
What should we do, Governor Thelonious? Where would you get cookies from?
I'm afraid I thought about bringing some, but at the last minute I had to leave them behind. I'm quite ashamed.
Yes,
He
well...
doesn't have any cookies.
I might have something for you, but this might solve the problem. I don't know if Santa might like this or not. Let's see. Got this shredded squid.
Wait, what did you say?
It's shredded squid.
What's all this?
Shredded squid.
I stand by it. I stand by it when I'm on the trail, but man, I just don't know if you would like it. What do you think? Did you like? I mean, Thelonious loved it. He almost ate the whole bag.
I can't believe you were hiding that from me this whole time.
I had to keep some of it.
You're conflicted then.
Santa's all about cookies and sweetness and elves and merriment, but this is from a country that Santa doesn't even typically, I suppose he visits Japan, but not everyone in Japan's a Christian. What are we to do? I hope beyond hope that something will solve this conundrum. Something will bring us closer to a true Christmas. Dude, Freak Slice, you know this is the plan. You got to troll them all with this stinky fish goop. Santa is not a fan. I can gosh darn that. This stuff stinks. It's not a cookie. It's not sweet. You're gonna need to do this for me, for your buddy, the dark side of your conscience. Believe in me. I will inspire you for great things and evil things. Santa must die. Don't listen to that negativity, Freak Slice. What have you learned in your experiences in the woods, communicating with the animals, petting the bunnies? You must flourish, enjoy, and embrace the new things in life and share them with those who may not know of these new experiences. So, you're both basically saying give him the squid. It's rare that my conscience actually agrees with itself. Huh!
Yes, children, but Santa won't be here until you and Ann are sleeping.
Good night, Dad. Good night, good Mommy and Daddy. Mommy said good night to Daddy for me.
All right, I'll tell him good night for both of you.
Oh, don't drink water.
You've had a drink already. Now, children, it's time to go to sleep.
Oh, Dick, I wonder if Santa ever got our letter.
Yes, Anne. Far up at the North Pole, Santa is reading your letter now.
Why not? Boys and girls all over the world wonder how Santa lives. I think I'll send for them in my magic helicopter. Oh, Toby, come here.
What do you want, Santa?
Toby, take my magic helicopter and bring the 2 children here to visit me. Mind you must hurry, for my time is short before I make the long Christmas Eve trip.
Your words are my command, Santa. Wake up! Wake up! Santa sent me here to take you to the North Pole. Hurry up and get dressed, and we will fly to Santa.
It's just a short hop in the magic helicopter. There it is. Santa's castle at the North Pole. Hold tight, kids. We're coming in for a snowy landing. Before you know it, Dick and Ann are hurried to the castle entrance and see the busy elves hurrying to and fro.
Santa, the others and Ann and Dick.
Welcome to Santaland. I'm very glad you came to see me. Here, wait a minute. Sit on my lap and let me tell you about Santa what you might not know.
The children are amazed. Here they are, sitting on Santa's lap and listening intently as Santa explains that every year, just before Thanksgiving, he starts the merry Yuletide by visiting towns and cities all over the world. Always ready to please little children, he makes his jolly trip in many different ways. He arrives on riverboats and finds many new friends all along the way. Wherever he goes, he always has loads of fun. Oh yes, in many towns, the marching bands turn out and step lively to the Merry Christmas tunes. The little elves parade too. Now isn't that nice? They even have a big mailbox to help Santa collect his letters from the boys and girls. See that chimney? I'll let you in on a little secret. Santa almost didn't fit in it, and Mrs. Santa Claus has informed him that he must stop eating so much. With all the big new shopping centers opening everywhere, Santa has to use his new rocket to get around, but he still uses his reindeer on Christmas Eve. They can get him just anywhere, and he's so proud of them too. Since Dick and Ann are visiting him, no trip to Santaland would be complete without a tour of the village toy shop. The good little elves have a miniature town, and in every window have little toy people jumping around. Here they make the tinsel and the Christmas tree ornaments. In this little store, they make the ribbon, turn out the wreaths, and make your home so bright and cheery. and fills the air with Christmas spirit. Here are the little girls. Dolls are dressed with fine and fancy stitch. And oh yes, baby brother is quite a helper too. Every doll must have a head and also have a body. These busy elves on spinning lays turn out the long, thin bodies, while others paint their saucy faces and put them all together. Hard-working elves, and Santa too, like pies and cakes and cookies. This little store delights in making all those yum-yum goodies. A tour of Santa's Happy Land would not be quite complete without a visit to his big toy warehouse, not far from the street. There's gifts and toys for everyone. It's really a big treat. There's bears and dogs and cats galore. There's lions, tigers too. They won't bite and they don't fight, 'cause they're just made for you. Those busy elves are everywhere, and Santa needs them too. You wind them up, you turn them on, those funny little toys. The monkey drums and drums and drums, and he never does get tired. Our old Mother Bear, she scrubs and rubs. While Junior telephones, he'd rather talk the whole day through than do a lick of work. For little girls, a doll is fun to wash, to dress, and spank. And Santa has a big supply of every kind and type. How Anne enjoy these pretty dolls, and Dick shows no delight. A kitchen full of household toys will keep the youngster busy. She'll cook and scrub the whole day long, then serve a TV dinner.
Okay, Wizard, this is ready to be packed.
All children like to make some noise, and Santa says it's music. A toy piano or a drum will give them hours of fun. The older children like to build, and here's a boat to prove it.
Time's up, children. How about riding the rocket ship to my toy town train?
For Dick and Ann, their visit's almost over, but Santa saved his pride and joy till last. We'll take his rocket to the Super Toy Town trains. All aboard! Whoosh! And here we are. Now, wasn't that fun? It's just a few steps from the rocket to a breathtaking view of Santa's wonderful trains. I wonder if Anne will be as excited as Dick. There's trains of all kinds, coming and going, starting and stopping, logging trains, freight trains, streamliners, old-time choo-choos. I'll bet Daddy would enjoy this too. Look at that village. There must be a whole town of toy houses. Look out, children. Don't let that train run over you. And look, a toy circus with sideshows and a big 3-ring circus tent. Did you ever see such a wonderful show? Look at that circus parade. Santa, do these trains ever wreck? They do? Gosh, that's fun. Oh, no wrecks today. This is loads of fun. We could watch them for hours. Look, a toy coal mine. Do we really have to leave, Santa? It's time to go back home. We have certainly enjoyed it, but we know that you have to start on your long journey.
I'm so glad you came. Taking in, always remember the entire Christmas celebration is to commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ hundreds of years ago in the wonderful spirit of Christmas, his goodwill. Hurry home with Toby. Bye. Bye. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas.
Well, I must say this sort of thing is usually reserved for little children around Christmas, but, well, what did you have to show me?
Well, Santa, this is my most reliable meal whenever I go far out into the woods or deep, deep into the cavernous, troll-ridden caves of this land, because it has protein, sugar, salt, basically all the great stuff that you get from the cookies that you devour so ravenously. So, how about we try a bite?
What is this?
There you go, Santa. Just take a little nibble. Just take a little bite. There you go. It's okay. You'll like it. It's kind of like a cookie. Here, yeah. Don't hesitate. Just live in the moment.
I don't think he
Oh,
likes
come
it.
on. Oh.
What is this? I came here in the goodness of my Christmas spirit to try to get your show passed, and I'm declaring it a lost cause. This is nothing even close to cookies. I am afraid I have no choice but to sick the Krampus upon you. Merry Christmas, ho ho ho!
I think I should
Ho,
go.
ho, indeed.
Oh, God. Just save yourself. You want to stay on the nice list, guys. Anybody who doesn't want to face the Krampus, bail out now, because he's coming.
Where's
Oh my God, he's terrifying.
He looks a little bit like Tor Johnson.
Oh, what happens?
I am the Krampus.
How will anyone see him?
You are terrifying.
Yes I am. And I am here to reward you for your Christmas ghoulishness.
This is so
Here,
Foolishness. What's he got?
your
What does he have?
presents.
What does he have?
Oh, Christmas gifts.
Oh, that's
level. Here.
Yo, this guy is so bad.
What else is
I
it?
can renovate the crypt with this.
You go.
I can mash up my bananas for some nice banana bread with this. This is wonderful.
The bendy straws.
Crazy straws are delicious.
Look. Yes.
My whole life has changed.
Wait, you're not so bad, Krampus. What's your story?
Well, I'm just a regular old Christmas guy trying to bring a little ghoulishness to the Christmas time like you, Gauntly.
That's awesome!
Yeah,
What do you
yo,
say
high
about
five,
Krampus
Krampus,
is
man.
okay, man.
How are you feeling about this, monster? All right. Yeah, us too. This turned out okay.
Krampus, Krampus,
Krampus, Krampus, Krampus, Krampus.
Okay. Yeah. So, have you got anything to say to the people at home before we sign off and have a excellent ghoulish Christmas down here in Subterranea?
All I have to say is, little boys and girls, watch yourselves. Mind that you are not too naughty, or else you will be visited by the Krampus.
And you'll like it a lot if you're anything like us.
They're not supposed to know that.
Oh, that's a secret. Shh. Okay. Well, we'll have my final word to all of you. Just like last year and every year to come, let's be honest. I want to say, have a very scary Christmas and a happy New Year. Because why have an unhappy New Year or a scary New Year? Just enjoy your life. Why not? Why not have crazy things down in your crypt, have levels, have crazy straws, and just enjoy the season of Yule. I think you will do that without too much trouble because you've spent it with us.
His
Count
guy.
Gauntly. And as always,
pleasant nightmares.
Okay, so I'm going to appeal to nature, I'm going to appeal to the health, and the sharing of cultures. All right.
Appeal to the health.